And after 12 years of applying, I finally drew a tag for mountain goat in the state of Montana, unit 313. The only caveat is it's a nanny tag, so I have to shoot a nanny. It's worked out quite a bit different than I have in the past. Cycling is currently my biggest physical activity, 20-30 miles a day. Readying a couple different rifles for the trip, my bow as well. We'll see how that all works out. Well, it's September the 8th. We're heading to Montana tomorrow, and in 2 weeks I start a Rocky Mountain goat hunt. I've lost 42 pounds, and I've done my best to get in shape for the mountains. Day one in the crazies. Come across some rough grouse, and of course we don't have a bow. But we got our rocks, and they have a lot of patience. He's chasing the chicken. I don't care who you are, that's good, clean family fun right there. Grouse wrangling, brought to you by Mike. Oh, he had his hands on it. Gorgeous. Here's my not so optimistic mountain guide.
Sun's shining.
The sun is shining finally. Just need about 3 weeks of that and some warm weather.
Bear right here. Did you see that bear?
Bear we just ran into. I didn't see it, but Mike did. It might be on the video, maybe. But yep, here's the bear we just ran into. Black bear. Really see his print well. Snow. Mike's up there fouling him. Mr. Mountain Man. Alright, time to go back up the mountain. Mike's up above me somewhere here. I'm videoing to take a break because I am dying. We're on, I don't know, an 80% slope. And I don't think I could get up here without both trekking poles and the foot plus snow that we're trekking through. Up in the crazies, we're up in Cottonwood Creek, going up to a high basin, trying to find a mountain goat. It's like September 23rd, I think. Yeah, September 23rd. 1:45. I don't know, we're maybe 4 miles in. Maybe not. I don't know. The last mile's been a lot of elevation gain, but it's one of the most gorgeous places I've ever been. But man, is it treacherous, and I don't think I could do it without the snow. It's crazy awesome up here. Welcome to the Crazy Mountains, Montana.
Get your spot scope out. You got about a 2-minute gap here.
What have we gotten ourselves into? So, we finally found a goat in this vast wilderness. It's about 491 yards away. Pretty good billy. Had the spot and scope on him. Looks pretty nice. Unfortunately, I have a nanny tag, so that's not going to work out for us. It's hard being 500 yards from your dreams and not being able to fulfill them, especially after climbing up to this particular location. I guess we have to go hunt lower. We're at 9,000 feet, and it took us about 6 hours to get up here. One more.
Oh, don't even say that.
It did. So it'll be a fun hike out, and the last 3 hours was just climbing shaly, 2 feet deep drift in the chutes, avalanche chutes, incredibly awesome snow. It was phenomenal. We just had a run in with a sub-adult and possibly a young billy. They both had dirty patches on their rump, but the one did have pretty thin horns, so it's hard telling. But first spotted them at 100 yards, and they made it up over the hill before we could identify them. Tough luck. There's the valley below, looking to Highway 89 and Clyde Park. We're a long way up here. We got a long way to get out. Well, we're set up right now, trying to identify a goat. Pretty sure it's a nanny. It's at 460 yards. And if it's a nanny for sure, which we're 90% sure it is, we're gonna take a crack at her. The ring line's up, except for I haven't seen her go to the bathroom yet. But I couldn't see any testicles from behind. Her braces are not bigger than her eyes. Coat's pretty roughed up. She's a nice looking goat. Oh, we're set up on this goat. We're 95% sure it's a nanny, but we want to be 100.
Sure looks like a nanny right there.
You know, if I shoot, I'd really like you spotting and telling me where I'm hitting.
Yeah, I can probably get something set up here. This is actually a pretty damn good rock for this, really.
So after glassing this goat for about an hour, we still were not 100% sure it was a nanny. We formulated a plan where I'd go up the mountain and try to get a closer look at it, and Mike would stay there and continue watching the goat. But by the time I got up to the bedding area, the goat had gotten up, worked up the mountain, and ended up looking down on me from about 40 yards. He thought I saw the animal and identified it as a billy, therefore I couldn't shoot it, but that wasn't the case. I never saw it again. I came down the mountain, talked to him, we hashed it out, and decided it was time to go. It was 2 or 3 o'clock that afternoon. We decided to call it for the day and packed out, went and explored a new access, destroyed a truck cap. It was a good day. Well, it's the third day of our goat hunt. We got out here today pretty late, set up camp, and started to ascend this ridge. And we're just out of daylight. Lindy's with me today. Mike had to go back to work, so we got Lindy for the next few days. This is day 3. Haven't seen a goat today, but we've only been hunting for an hour or two. We're racing the sunset right now, and I'm losing, basically. So rather than waste all my energy and get sore today, I'm gonna hold out for tomorrow when I actually have a shot at something, possibly. Lindy's on up higher than me, checking it out. And I'm just hanging out here on the slope. It's super steep, probably 70% grade, I'd say. And I think we've only gone 0.38 miles from camp, but we're probably 1,000 feet above it. I don't know, I'm at 78. I'm not sure what camp is. So, just kind of hanging out here till Lenny comes back, watching the sunset. It's pretty cool looking up here in the mountains.
I don't think sleep's going to be an issue tonight.
So yeah, tomorrow I think we're going to go up that drainage at the bottom. See what we can blast from either side. There's a lake up there, I think it's at 8,400 feet.
Sounds better.
And I think there should be a lot of more of the gentle nursery type slopes. So we found 2 goats about 750 yards on the next ridge, and we're trying to identify them, which is very difficult. A pair of goats, very white. Hard to see what they are. They're goats. So there's 2 goats bedded. I think they're billies. We're gonna have to drain a little bit, see what we can find. Probably come back and try to get closer, identify them a little better. And we resumed grouse hunting at this point.
Got him. Gonna be good eating for dinner tonight. Don't have to worry about not packing enough anymore. Here's dinner on the mountain.
Well, it's 7:30 and we're just doing a little last minute glassing. We got a lone billy spotted off about a mile and a half from here, right above where we were today. Trying to see if we can find anything else out there. It's just massive, expansive country. Well, another day down, another mountain climbed. Tomorrow we're headed to Cottonwood Lake. It's a long way up there. Gonna see what we can find. Spotted a billy here just at sunset, just above where we're at today.
He's all alone, so no reason to pursue him. But tomorrow's another day. We're going to see what we can turn up. Now it's time to turn in.
Goat. We're gonna have words. Because that's probably Billy.
Bit of goat trackage. Out up here in High Basin, Cottonwood Lake's up that way. Oddly enough, we've not positively ID'd a goat today, despite our efforts in our climb. How do you feel about today's hike?
I've had better. Been rough. Knee-deep snow drifts that don't look like they're that deep, and you fall through, and then you fight and walk on top for 2 steps and fall through again. And a lot of vertical. But other than that, pretty good. Wish there were more goats around, like, I don't know, any. But other than that, it's been a pretty good day. See what we can find on the way back.
Going to check out a gorge. Lenny's tracking it. Yeah, across, another little waterfall. They are everywhere up here. Highly recommend the summertime hiking trip to Cottonwood Lake. Not that I've ever seen a lake yet, but gorgeous up here. Gorge in Cottonwood. It's awesome. Crazy deep. Going off both sides, down in there. It's just nuts. Welcome to the crazy mountains. Well, we found one at 400. Now it's made it up to 500. It looks like a sub-adult. A lot of snow. A lot of jagged peaks. The lake, it's froze over. It's just tough hunting. Especially a white animal. Tough going down here. About 3 miles in. I haven't seen a goat yet. I haven't spent a lot of time glassing though either, so just want to get in here and see what we can, how far we can get in. Find a good vantage point, spend some time glassing. So we'll see how that goes. I can go for about 2 hours and then I feel that I better turn around. It's about 1 o'clock now. Well, managed to locate another billy up here in a different drainage. We're in Big Timber today. This one's a couple miles away, and I just noticed a different colored white sitting on a rock. An off-white, and that's what gave him away. Got the spotter on him, and definitely a goat. Now he's up and walking. See that patch of rocks right there? Just right of center and low from center. Like I said, he's at least 2 miles from me, so it's a long ways away. Really straining the camera to shoot video that far. Well, it's day 6 of our goat hunt. Spotted one billy a couple miles in the distance. Very difficult to reach spot. He's my elevation, or maybe a little higher, and the trail is thousands of feet below him. It doesn't really help me anyway. I don't have a billy tag or either sex tag. I have a nanny tag, so all we can do is keep hunting. Nobody's been up this trail as far as I have today, and there's a lot of trail left to go up, but I'm just out of time. I'm afraid I'll be too far up the trail by dark to my back for the return journey, so I don't really want to go any further today. Make a new plan for tomorrow, and we'll go from there. Probably be in a new drainage, if not a new access. So it's just super steep and gnarly in this drainage. Solid rock everywhere. I mean, it's one of the most inhospitable places I've ever tried to hunt. We're gonna pack up, we're gonna head back, glass our way back to camp, and see what we can turn up. Hopefully we turn up a nanny in range. We can end this search. I can finally go home, see my wife. It is her birthday today. Happy birthday, honey. They're amazing, but they're not home. Well, I finally found a nanny and a kid. The only problem is it's 10 till 6. And they're almost 1,400 yards up that mountain. But step 1's accomplished. I guess I've got a reason to come back tomorrow up in here and see what I can turn up. I'm just glad to have finally found a 100% for certain legal goat. This is day 6 of my goat hunt before I found a 100% for certain legal animal for my tag. So I'm going to come back tomorrow, day 7. See what we can turn up. They're a long way out there. Be an interesting day tomorrow. First we got to locate them. Then we got to hunt them. Well, it's 8:30 in the morning. We're at camp, and we've got a nanny and a kid spotted high above us. So odds are we're gonna go work up this mountain, because it is a mountain. They're around probably 10,000 feet, at least 9,000, about 3,000 to 4,000 feet above us.
Except for filming airplanes up there.
Pretty much. But as I was saying, we have a nanny and a kid spotted above us from camp. Probably going to take us all day to get up there. I think we might even pack sleeping bags, just in case. And I'm pretty sure we're going to go after this one. This is what it's like navigating through goat country, or trying to get up to goat country. Here's my guide today, Pirate Mike. He's got beautiful hair right now, and up we go. Well, it was a long hike today. Not probably more than 1.5 miles up, but we ascended about 2,500 feet. We're currently sitting just at 9,000. We're looking up at this goat. And then we're going to this morning after we found more that we saw. I think we're just going to chill out here for a while and see if we see any movement around. Pick any more other beds. So we're going to sit here and enjoy the view for a while. Take a break, eat some snacks. Dream of warm, comfy chairs in front of a fire. Oh, we got one here, 258 yards. Best guess is a nanny. But we think there might be another one with it somewhere, because we saw a younger one with an adult earlier in the day.
I still don't see this other one. So, like, is it directly below them?
Yeah, see, there's a cliff that they're on. The cliff they're on. Right below that is another stringer of trees. I mean, it's straight down from them. It's the next. There's trees straight down from them. He's right there. So we think we found a kid and a nanny. And we had some miscommunications on which goats we were seeing. We see 4 currently.
Oh, I see them now. Oh, right at the base of the cliff.
300 yards.
I thought you were talking about that other one.
258. I mean, no, that's funny. So we got a nanny and a kid right here. There's a kid on the left. The nanny is behind the bush, behind the red bush. She just got moved.
funny because the one below the cliff looks like a bigger body goat than that one laying in front of the red bush.
So right now there's 3 goats in frame. They're all within 300 yards. After glassing these goats for a while, we were pretty certain it was 2 nannies and a kid. I wanted to move in closer and see if the bottom one was in fact a nanny, and if not, try to get a shot at the upper nanny.
That goat. He sees it. It's not the goat he's after. Probably a Billy.
When the billy above me ran away, this goat took notice. It stood up and faced me. And this gave me the opportunity to put the spotting scope on it. And at 45 power, at 160 yards, I was able to determine for certain it was an adult nanny.
Must have nailed. Pretty scared. Well, now the work begins. Oh, what fun work it's going to be. But hard work.
That's awesome. Got a bump.
My nanny goat. That is awesome. Just when you get down and think you're not gonna do it, you do stuff like this. That's awesome. Nice nanny. This is beautiful. And it is in some tough country. Took us all day to get up here. It's 4 o'clock. 2,500 vertical feet today, and a nanny on the ground. If only we were a little closer to the truck. We got a long pack out of here. It's going to be a full day. Might be another day. We'll see. But man, that is awesome. What a great day. What a great day. Well, we finally got our mountain goat, 2017, October the 6th. It's a good day. Got her down. Now the work's going to start here shortly. Man, you can't fathom the country you have to go through to get to these things. It is quite astounding. I don't know if I'll ever go on another goat hunt again. It was pretty treacherous, but totally worth it. Very cool. I can't wait to get her home. She's going to make a beautiful, beautiful mount. And we're going to eat good too on her. It's going to be pretty good. We just got to get to this mountain before it gets dark. So, no further ado, we'll turn the camera off. Pack out. You have no idea what this is like. This is pretty much worse than coming up in more recent time now because the sun's starting to set. So, we're going to keep going. I can't lose my hat again. I took it off after it blew away. Yeah, I did recover it, but anyway, I'm going to put the camera away before I fall down and break it. So, yeah, fun times. Good stuff. Yeah. Well, we're finally on the road, headed back home. It's been a long 3 weeks of hunting here in Montana. The first 2 weeks were not so productive. The last week was amazing. Stuck an elk with my bow. Took a once-in-a-lifetime goat with my rifle. Squeezed in a couple duck hunts. Shot some new species I've never shot before. And now we're headed back home. It's a 27-hour drive. I'm eastbound and down. Got a long way to go yet. Just started. Archery season is already in at home, so I'm pretty excited to get strapped into a tree stand